Welcome back. We're talking with Kelly Olson about the importance of not only making the time for those vacations, but then actually enjoying them when you're out there. And
That's right.
I think that's really hard. We sometimes don't even realize how important it is for us to take those vacations.
Yes, and they don't have to be big ones too. They can be like we were talking about earlier about in your backyard. It could be in your own community, at the parks, local parks. There's hikes, just challenging yourself to kind of do something a little different with your family and or yourself, going on a hike that you've never been on, to explore a park you've never been to. You know, kids get a kick out of doing that kind of stuff. They don't have to go to, you know, the cities or Winnipeg or this big, you know, make an adventure of it. You know, maybe they've never been to the 5 local parks and exploring the 5 local parks, or going to Fergus Falls and exploring those local parks. You know, you don't have to go far to have a good time, and the kids will love it, and it'll be something different for you as well. And so it's just to get away from your home, your laundry, your mowing the lawn, and all those activities, just to kind of take a break. But it's also important too to always kind of keep your soul kind of rejuvenated. And you know, many people have, you know, monthly things that they do, whether it be the spa or massages, ways to kind of take a step back from work so that we can bring our creativity up. Because taking a vacation is so important for our creativity and resting our brain and kind of coming back and being fresh. And sometimes we realize that when we step away from work, that when we come back, that problem that we couldn't solve, or that, you know, whatever it was, we're writing a grant or whatever we're doing, we couldn't quite find the language, and we come back and it's all of a sudden the language is there for us. And it's because we've given ourselves a time to take a step back and rest.
I think that's a good sign. You should take more vacations.
Yeah.
We'll
You
just
know,
go tell the
then
boss.
you have
It's important.
epiphanies.
Well, I heard you guys need to take a vacation after all this weather, right?
Yeah,
Amen.
the weather team, but we'll come with them. We'll
Okay,
volunteer that.
okay.
Any,
but it's important.
sorry, go ahead.
No,
Any
yeah.
secret spots that you, I don't want to share any, you know,
Yeah.
but any secret spots you maybe?
You know, everybody is different, and there's so many things in our community that you can go to, and so many different outdoor things or movies, or you know, different splash pads in the communities. You know, we have some in the communities here, some in Bismarck, some in the cities, and just a variety of different activities. There's science museums. You know, down in the cities there's those bubbles where you can go indoors if it's hot, you know, hot outside, you don't want to be outside. So there's so many different activities that you can do with kids, or a staycation maybe in a hotel for you and your partner, because it's time to kind of just reset the couple relationship as well.
And I think even explaining to the kiddos too, you know, we need this, you know,
Yep.
2 days away,
Yeah.
you know, from mom and dad, or
We're going to be gone. Here's who's going to be taking care of you. Here's your activities, how you're going to get there. And we're going to call you on at these times. Don't call unless it's an emergency.
yeah, and that's the same for, as you said, kids and work. You
Yeah.
just need to kind of let go and trust your
Yeah.
coworkers, trust the caregivers. Everything's going to be fine while I'm
Right.
gone.
And if you're traveling with kids, make sure you're setting yourself up for success with that as well. Pack lots of activities, snacks, play road games to keep them entertained, take breaks, do lots of movies, engage them, and, you know, I Spy or whatever game you're going to play to kind of keep them going. Some of those long road trips can get a little bit. There's little tokens you can give them too. You can say, if I catch you being good, the next gas station you get it's a surprise, I don't know, I have to catch you being good.
Nice. Good
be good all the
parenting tip
time
right
now.
there. Exactly.
Thank
And
you,
it's
Kelly.
important to call ahead and make sure the park's open when you get there.
Oh
That's-
yeah,
that is a really
Tickets,
good point.
Scheduling at times when they're not super exhausted, so you have fighting in the back seat. You know, all those things are really important to think about.
Good stuff. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, stick around. When we come back, is it really National Bourbon Day today?
It really is.
We'll talk about that right after this.